More sins, more hardships. Simple. More sins, more hardships. Less sins, less hardships. ومن أعرض عن ذكري فإن له معيشة ضنكا ونحشره يوم القيامة أعمى قال ربي لما حشرتني أعمى وقد كنت بصيرا قال كذلك أتتك آياتنا فنسيتها وكذلك اليوم تنسى أقول قولي هذا. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا كما امر واشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له الاوغام لمن جحد به وكفر واشهد ان سيدنا ومولانا محمدا صلى الله عليه واله وسلم خاتم الانبياء المعتبر صل اللهم وسلم على هذا النبي وعلى اله اهل الصدق والاثر والعلم والنظر وعلى من باثارهم اقتفى واكتفى. The solution for all our problems, and we always say that, but we don't practice it. It's time for us to start practicing. You know how people, when the New Year, here people in this country, when the New Year comes, they say, I have New Year resolution. Well, Muslims should have a resolution every day, a New Day resolution. A New Day resolution, because of maybe these hardships are alarm systems for us. Alarm system for everybody, because we commit sins on every day, so we are vulnerable to punishment. We are exposed to punishment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ظهر الفساد في البر والبحر بما كسبت أيدي الناس. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, the evil and things and bad things happen and everywhere. Why? Because what people have acquired by themselves. لِنُذِيقَهُمْ بَعْضَ الَّذِي عَمِلُوا. So they can get a taste of what they have done. Little taste of what they have done. Not all the taste, just a little taste. So what is the solution? Going back to Allah. Two things, taqwa and tawbah. Taqwa and tawbah is the solution. What is taqwa? Let me just take two. Many people think taqwa is fear of Allah. I fear Allah, that means I have taqwa. This is a wide misconception again. Misconception. Taqwa is only fearing of Allah. That's only one part of taqwa. Imam Amirul-Mu'minin radiallahu anhu wa This is what he says. When people ask him, what is taqwa? He said, taqwa al-khawfu min al-jaleel. Number one is fearing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-jaleel. Wal-amalu bit-tanzeel. That means you understand, you learn the Quran and the Deen and you apply it. The second condition. First is fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And second is acquiring knowledge of the Quran and applying that knowledge. And third, ar-rida bil-qaleel. And get satisfied with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you. That means this is a restriction on morality. So you don't go into jealousy, you don't go into gossip, you don't go into all these things. And then what else? The fourth one, al-isti'dadu li-yawm al-raheel. الخوف من الجليل والعمل بالتنزيل والرضا بالقليل والاستعداد ليوم الرحيل. So that means you prepare for the day that you're departing, because everyone's going to depart. And everyone is accountable for himself. You're accountable for what you do, the acts that you commit. So if we start implementing that stone system from that scholar that did 1,000 years ago, maybe we can get somewhere. Maybe we should all start doing it. For every time we do some deviation, we take one stone and we put it in our house. And see how many stones we're going to have pretty soon in our house. It dirties the house. It makes the house filthy. Well, what about the heart? The heart is much more delicate than the house. And much more important than the house. Because this heart and this tongue is the one that's going to take you either to Jannah or to Nar. So this is taqwa. So taqwa is not only fearing. Fearing is one part of it. And that won't get you anywhere, because those who fear Allah and don't know Him, they don't really fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those who fear Allah with ignorance don't really fear Him. إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاء. Those who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who are those who know. Subhanallah. And a tawbah. And tawbah is very important. Every day that we make this tawbah. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we make sins. And we are going to make sins. But we try to reduce the sins and make tawbah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not punish us by what we do. Those people that get punished every day, everywhere in the Muslim world, they're no exception to us. We're just like them. And just like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may choose to punish them at a certain time, maybe everybody's going to be punished sometime. But we lose all these endowments all day, every day. We have the stress, we have all these things. We have problems with our families, we have problems socially, we have problems medically. All these things because we disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, life will be much more smoother. We make it. So we need to take charge. Maybe we need to make a resolution from today on that we were not going to lie anymore. We were going to watch, we're going to put an alarm system to lying, or to deceiving, or to cheating, or to doing haram, or to selling haram, or to buying haram, or to do all these things. Make it a point every day at night, because when we sleep at night, we might not wake up next day. And make sure you have your accounts ready and set before we do that. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in a hadith that is narrated by Abu Dawood, he said, "Man lazima al-istighfar," whoever does istighfar, tawbah, among the tawbah you have to do istighfar, right? That's the first condition. So when you do istighfar, man lazima al-istighfar, جعل الله له من كل ضيق مخرجا ومن كل هم فرجا ورزقه من حيث لا يحتسب. Allahu Akbar. This is another medication from the pharmacy of Muhammad Rasulullah. Because the Prophet ﷺ has this pharmacy that gives you medications, gives all of us medications. When someone's health goes bad, where does he go? To the doctor. But why when some of our morals go bad, we don't go to the doctor? Why when our deen, we don't do it right, and there's a problem with it, we don't go to the doctor? We just go to the doctor when our teeth go bad, we go to the dentist. When we have pain or fever, we go right away, rush him, 911 to the hospital, emergency room. We have to help right away, we're going to lose him. Well, how about if someone loses his deen? If someone loses his morality, where do you have to go? To the doctor of akhlaq, to the doctor of deen, to Muhammadur Rasulullah. وَالَّذِينَ مَعَهُ أَشِدَّاءُ. And he says, say istighfar. Remember I said that in the beginning with Nuh alayhi salam? He said, the Prophet ﷺ tells you, whoever says, Astaghfirullah al-Azim, Allah subhanahu, means he does it all the time, and not only one time, inshallah, much more than that. And the Prophet ﷺ used to say it 70 times, and another narration 100 times, that he is the Prophet of Allah. Astaghfirullah al-Azim, Astaghfirullah, 100 times. He said, the Prophet ﷺ, here's the medication, prescription, and you don't have to go to the pharmacy. This is the pharmacy of Rasulullah ﷺ. And the pharmacy is, whoever says Astaghfirullah from every problem, جَعَلَ اللَّهُ لَهُ مِنْ كُلِّ ضِيقٍ مَخْرَجًا. Every time things narrow on you, Allah will make them wide for you. One, that's only? No, other benefits. What's the other benefit? وَمِنْ كُلِّ هَمٍّ فَرَجًا. And every hardship that comes to you, Allah will make it easy. So first, if things get narrow, they'll be wide. And if things you have hardship, Allah will make them easy. And the third thing is what we all like, وَرَزَقَهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبْ. And his rizq will be coming from places he doesn't know. He didn't account for it, right? You want to have the pocket full, you will have it. Just say Astaghfirullah all the time. And the good thing about this medication, it doesn't have any side effects. No bad side effects. Nowadays you take medication, it has all kinds of side effects. This medication doesn't have side effects. It goes right away to your savings account. Astaghfirullah. And then the angels right away take it and they do it. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين وأعل يا مولانا كلمة الحق والدين. اللهم من أراد بالإسلام والمسلمين خيرا فوفقه إليه ومن أراد بهم غير ذلك فاجعل دائرة السوء عليه. اللهم رد المسلمين لدينك ردا جميلا. اللهم رد المسلمين لدينك ردا جميلا. اللهم رد المسلمين لدينك ردا جميلا. يا ذا القوة المتين يا ذا الجبروت العظيم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم اغفر لنا ولآبائنا ولمشايخنا ولمن له حق علينا ولمن على الخير أعاننا ولمن عن الشر أبعدنا ولمن أوصانا بالدعاء. صلى الله وسلم على محمد وآله وصحبه الصلاة.